between the Lady Blues and Mustangs, coming to you live from the Bonnecue. Welcome to the home opener. I'm Charlie, and I'm joined by Adam and JD. Now let's dive into some key points for today's game.
Saturday's game, Millbrook lost 4-2. Julia Zangri and Kaylee Murphy were the two goal scorers, and Jeannie Walner and Lexi Strykowski had assists. The history between the teams is that this is only their third matchup, one being last year and the other yesterday. It's the second in 2 days that these two teams are playing, and so far Millbrook is 0-2 on this series. Last year Millbrook lost 5-3, yesterday it was 4-2, and they've been outscored 9-5 in the last two games. Three keys to the game are that Millbrook can't be afraid to mix things up and try something new, and you just got to rely on the fundamentals and just the basics. Also, grind the game down. Again, all about the basics and playing a simple game. Back to you, Charlie.
Now let's take a look at the starting goaltenders for today. Millbrook is going with the freshman Jess Trocchio. They're coming off a back-to-back playing yesterday, which had Millbrook starting Karina Mancini. Coaching staff decided to change it up and go with Jess Trocchio for today, looking for a spark in what needs to be a changing losing streak for Millbrook. Hill is going with the sophomore Cimarelli, number 30, a little bit of a smaller goalie. Again on the back-to-back, their starter Gordon played yesterday, so gonna go with the backup Cimarelli for today. We'll see how they perform. Now if we look at today's starting lineup for Hill, it's going to be Riggy at number 3 playing left wing. Julia Weiss, she's the captain. She's a senior playing center. And Nina McKenna, number 24, she's a freshman playing on the right wing. And for Millbrook, it's going to be Abby Ainley at center with Nikki Bessinger and Brisha Schmidt as the two wings. If we look at the defensive combinations, starting on defense, for Hill, it's going to be Kate McCaw and Mandy McCarrick. Starting for D on Millbrook is Julia Zangri and Callie Leary. This should be a good matchup today with puck drop in about 2 minutes. Anything to add, JD?
I think you've covered it.
This should be an exciting game. A lot of scoring, let's hope. And can't wait. One thing today to add for Millbrook's roster is they're going with rotating centers with wing pairs, dealing with not much depth at the center position. They've only got two centers in Morgan and Abby Ainley and Kaylee Murphy. They're going to be rotating wing pairs. The wing pairs are Brisha Schmidt and Nikki Bessinger. That's the starting lineup. Walner and Bevier and Beschenstein and Nash. Those are the wing pairs. So not a typical lineup with typical lines. They're rotating centers, which is interesting. As we get set for puck drop here, it's Murphy on the draw. They win it back. That's McCarrick right there. She comes down the wing and they blast into the offensive zone. High pressure here. And Millbrook will break it back out. Gets as far as center, and Bevere hard on the puck into the corner. Bevere will move it around, try and get to Murphy. McCarrick will pick that up in the corner and break it out to Riggy. Riggy up the wing, stopped as far as center by Jazeel. Back into the corner, it's Murphy hard on the puck into the corner as they try and get something going in the offensive zone. Murphy around the circle. She'll play it back down to Walner as she gets a change in. Hill battling hard along the wall. McKenna plays it back to Weiss. Weiss over to McCarrick. McCarrick into the neutral zone and gets as far as Abby Ainley, who stops it up, and Millbrook tries to push it back the other way. Tied up along the wall. Zangri battling there. Hill comes away with it. There's Flaherty. Flaherty into the offensive zone. I'm sorry, that was Rauch. She's into the corner. And she'll glide along to the top of the circle. She continues to skate around everybody on the perimeter. Back behind the goal now. Zangri battling with Callie Leary in an intense puck battle as Hill breaks it free, and that's Newkirk with a shot on net. Trocchio will cover for the save. Hard, intense pressure on that so far. JD, what do you have to say about the beginning play?
Looks like both teams are trying to keep shifts short, and seems like a pretty even matchup with only one shot in the first minute and a half.
Abby Ainley wins the faceoff to Brisha Schmidt as she moves it out to Bessinger as she flies down the wing into the zone. She opts for the corner. She'll move behind the net now. As she passes to Ainley in the slot, that pass is broken up. Puck will go to the wall. Down to Schmidt below the goal line. She'll play it back around. That's Heck there. She's got the puck, trying to get it up the wall. Can't do so. They have to backpedal. Newkirk in a tumble. It's Heck behind the goal now, trying to get out of the defensive zone for Hill. She's tied up there by Ainley and moves it over and out. And Jazeel on defense trying to get beat. Weiss is trying to get there first. They'll battle hard to the corner. Ainley comes away with the puck. Up the wall, off the wall, and out of the zone. Hard pressure from both teams, just trying to hammer into the offensive zone. Bessinger glides behind the net. Hill will take over as they move it up. That's Smith there. She comes into the offensive zone looking for help. Zangri will intercept the pass and move it to Beschenstein. Beschenstein up for Murphy. Beautiful breakout. Plow ahead in the offensive zone. That pass is broken up. And now it's Hill on the break, trying to get a shot on. Save made by Trocchio. Great save. Beschenstein now to clear that puck out. Puck gets out of the zone. Nash mishandles. And now it's McKenna on for Rauch. Rauch down to the corner. Another shot off the side of the net. Good save by Trocchio. And it's Riggy out of the corner. She shoots one wide. McCarrick pinching down from the point. That intercept by Murphy as they move the other way. Millbrook on the break now. 2-on-4. Got to get that puck deep. Bevere in the slot looking for something, but it's tied up along the wall. Nash comes in for the assist. And Nash will battle with McCarrick. McCarrick comes away with that. Little extracurriculars along the wall. Riggy battling now with Bevere. And back to McCarrick behind the net. McCarrick will move it to McKenna. McKenna comes out of the zone. Stopped as far as neutral by Ainley. As they're tied up, she continues into the zone. McKenna. Nash looking for a change, and Strykowski with it, but now behind the net. Strykowski back to Ainley. So they try and move it back up to the wall. That's Bevere there, and that deflects up and out of play into the benches.
Both teams having a lot of offensive breaks, couple odd man rushes. So far, Hill's looking faster down the wing, and looks like they want it more.
11:46 left to play in the first period. Score is 0-0 still. A lot of offensive chances, but no goals yet. Ainley will win the face-off. Zangri now behind the net. She'll rim it around for Walner, but too far. And then Ainley will push it past Schmidt. And now it's Bevere on the break with a try and make a pass to the slot into Ainley. That's broken up there. Weiss now on the puck, battling. And Schmidt will come away with the puck. That's Schmidt for Hill. Zangri intercepts that as she pinches down from the point. And she'll try and move it below. Gets below the goal line. Ainley is there waiting. And back to Bevere. Walner now in the corner. She'll move it up to the point. Kept in there by Callie Leary. Good play there. As Flaherty comes the other way. Flaherty down the wing. Good stick by Leary as she takes her down to the ice. Ainley now with the puck. Tries to get back down with the puck deep. That pass is intercepted there by Capecci. Capecci down into the bottom of the zone. Taken out is Rauch as they battle below. Trocchio out of the crease. Puck's loose. Puck is loose. McCarrick trying to get a shot away. No shot. Good blockage by Millbrook in front of the net as Ainley rims it around for Bessinger. They stick it along the wall there. Here's Zedek over to Rauch for the one-timer that goes wide. Zangri now along the wall. Battling. Blocked up by Zedek. And they'll move it back. And it's Schmidt on the puck for Hill as she goes behind her own net and attempts to break it out. But Brisha Schmidt from Millbrook will give her some trouble. McCarrick in the corner. Plays it up for Zedek. There with Strykowski at the top of the blue line. It's Millbrook. She dumps it back in. Murphy with the puck now. Into the slot. Broken up there. As Capecci will take the puck away there. Stopped up by Jay Seal. Jay Seal pinching it down from the point as Millbrook will change. And Flaherty, I'm sorry, that's a Rauch, puts it up and out of play off the netting.
Yeah, just a couple moments ago, there was a huge scramble in front of the net, popping out to the point. Millbrook did a good job to get stick-on-stick coverage and not allow a shot to get through on that empty net.
Still no goals as we are 9:35 into the first period. And Hill will come away with that face-off draw, but good work by Nash to get a shot away. Sharp angle. McCarrick now behind the net with Nash on her as pressure. Ainley pressuring that. But Schmidt will come away with it for Hill. That's just too far. Jazeel will plug that up in center. Rauch. And now it's battle long and it's offsides. So a lot of fast action, really. Just dump the puck is the game plan, I think, for both teams. JD, is that what you're seeing?
Yes, it's dump the puck. They're trying to get a lot of rushes down the wings. As we see, there's 3 shots combined between the two teams, 2 going to Hill and 1 to Millbrook.
Riggy loses the face-off. Zangri now with it behind. And she'll dump it up for Nash. Nash gets it into the zone, but McCarrick will recover that puck as she picks for behind her own net. McCarrick, a nice pass up to McKenna. McKenna for Riggy. And Riggy's shot is blocked up and out of play. 8:49 left in the first period, no score. Murphy on the draw against Riggy as Hill's going to try and get something done in the offensive zone, but they lose the face-off. Zangri with it now. Bevere up the wall. Hill comes away with it out of that puck battle. And it's McKenna feeding the middle, but nobody there. Bevere will dump it out for Murphy. Gets as far as center. Schmidt will clear it back in. Leary at her own blue line will battle, and Murphy comes away with it as she dekes one around Riggy. Around the red line is dumped by Schmidt, but Weiss will play it. And Schmidt for Hill plays it up to Riggy. Riggy trying to get out of that offensive zone using that big body, but catches McKenna as she's changing. Zangri will start it back up again. Cross ice pass for Walner. Walner trying to make something happen in the slot. Nobody home. Hill will play it around. That's Smith along the wall. But that's broken up by Walner. And Leary pinching down from the point. Weiss mishandles. She'll opt to go behind her own net. Yeah,
just heard Coach Shapey say pass it to each other, not them. That's going to be important, getting those puck chances into the slot and actually being able to capitalize off odd man rushes.
Icing is called. Millbrook will hem Hill back into their own zone. Really a big offensive chance here. They need to get something going as we're scoreless through the first half of the first period. Ainley will win the draw back to Jay Seal. Jay Seal dumps it below. Schmidt there in the corner for Millbrook. And she'll try and get it back below the goal line again. But Newkirk has other ideas. Comes back to Strykowski in the neutral zone. Jay Seal cross ice. She dumps it back in right to Schmidt for Hill. And Strykowski back in for Millbrook. That's McCarrick there on the puck now. She moves it up to, and back to Strykowski. Strykowski dumps it off the wall in hopes of hitting Ainley. That pass is broken up. Newkirk into the zone. We've got a penalty call coming against Millbrook. Looks like it's going to be hooking. Not sure who it is yet. Number 10, Abby Ainley, hooking. That's a 2-minute minor.
Big loss for Millbrook as their centers have been doing a great job in the face-off circle.
And now Hill will have a chance on the power play to capitalize with 6:55 left in the first period. Try and get something on the board. Riggy to take the face-off against Murphy.
Some clock confusion.
Technical difficulties, but we're back to play now. And Millbrook will win the face-off. Zangri tries to dump it deep, but Riggy has other ideas. Back to the point, shot on net, save made by Trocchio. Good save by Trocchio. Zangri will get that puck out. That is huge. Kill some time on the power play. Tommy Nash hard into the corner, trying to make something happen, shorthanded. As the puck is tied up along the wall, they got to move that if they want the play to continue. Millbrook's not complaining as they're killing more time on the power play. Come as far as Zangri in center, and she'll put it back deep. This is a good penalty kill so far by Millbrook. As it's McKenna down the wing, trying to get a puck on net. Trocchio with a good save. Leary up the wall for Bessinger, and she'll dump that out of the zone. Gets as far as neutral, and it's Flaherty, Rauch. And a follow-up chance, and it's Zedek. That is covered by Millbrook. Great save by Trocchio.
Yeah, this power play is going to be important for Hill as they were leading shots going into it, and they've already put 4 more on the board. And so right now, shots are looking 6-1. This is going to be a key aspect of the game.
5:56 left to play. No goals scored yet by anyone. Looking for our first tally in the game. Thank you. And Bessinger will win the draw, and now it is Strykowski up the wall. Strykowski gets it out of the zone. Maybe she doesn't. Flaherty, sharp angle shot. Blocker save there by Trocchio. And it's tied up along the wall. Newkirk will come away with it for Hill, and that is mishandled and out of the zone. McCarrick's going to have to backtrack to go back to get that one. McCarrick for Flaherty up to Newkirk as they enter the zone. And a shot, glove save made by Trocchio and cleared out by Jay Seal. Abby Ainley out of the box. She's on a breakaway. Covered there. She's got Schmidt with help. And the defense will catch up to her. That's Heck taking her down to the ice. And Capecci will try and move it across, but Zanger with a shot. Covered up. And some extras after the whistle as a little contact was made with the goalie there. But she makes a good save. 5:04 left to play in the first, still no score. Some good offensive chances for both teams.
Yeah, great rush. Abby Ainley coming out of the box, right onto the puck. Great play by Millbrook.
Gotta always be watching that person coming out of the box on the penalty power play for Hill. Did not do a good job managing that. Newkirk wins the draw, but it ends up at Zangri. She'll dump it below the goal line. And it's Heck along the wall for Hill. Heck will opt to go D to D. That's McCarrick there as she spins around Bevere. Back to Heck. Heck up the wall for Capetti. Capetti gets it out of the zone, but Zangri will backtrack with Flaherty coming hard. Leary plays it off the wall for Abby Ainley. Abby Ainley with a sharp angle shot. Sorry, from the point. Heck off the wall. She plays it there for Weiss. Weiss flies into the zone, looking for some help, but plenty of Millbrook defense there to break up that passing play. And that's Murphy breaking up that and trying to get out of the zone. She gets as far as center, and now it could be a 2-on-1 breakaway chance. Walner, she scores! She scores! Jeannie Walner! What a goal! It makes it 1-0 Millbrook with 4:15 left to play in the first.
That all started with the defensive play by Millbrook with a great breakout and then a great neutral zone pass by Kaylee to give Jeannie that breakaway.
A sprawling goal on a breakaway. She beats Cimarelli for the first goal of the game. Great break. It is now 1-0 with 4:15 left to play. Millbrook has the lead. Let's see if they can hold that lead. Hill's going to need to change something here as Millbrook seems as they're humming and settling into this game. Schmidt will take the draw in this one as it's Schmidt, Bessinger, and Walner. Lines have been rejigged a little bit. Oh, and we've got a penalty on McCarrick. That's a 1.5 minute minor. Not sure what the call is.
So slashing.
Slashing is the call. So Millbrook on the power play now. Schmidt gets tied up, but comes away with the puck. She moves it back to Strykowski. Strykowski will get that deep, trying to set up the power play unit here. But that's Schmidt for Hill as she tries to dump it out of the zone. That's broken up by Walner. And then Strykowski pinches down, but they will eventually get it clear. Trocchio out to play that puck. Riggy coming hard, but Zangri makes a nice fake on her, and she'll move it out to Bessinger. Bessinger mishandles slightly. She keeps it going, though. Strykowski into the zone. Trying to get something happen. Back along the wall to the point to Zangri. Cross ice to Walner. She tries to put it into the middle. That's broken up. Shot on net. Save made by Cimarelli as Walner, floating along the wall, throws it back down below the goal line. Strykowski battling. And Riggy will get it back to the point. Zangri with it now. Moves it over to Walner. Walner on the point. Shot in. Deflected down by Schmidt. Cross ice Strykowski off the wall. Walner throws it deep. Schmidt there for it. But Weiss will hold it up there and try and kill some time on his penalty kill. And Schmidt for Hill will get it deep. So not a lot of offensive opportunity for Millbrook so far. JD, what do you think's going wrong with their power play?
I actually think it's been very good. It's coming right off of a goal in the first shift, right after a goal is very important.
Zangri whiffs on the shot. Heck will come away with it as she's tied up by Bessinger. But Schmidt will have her back and dumps it back down, killing more time. Penalty's over. We're back to 5-on-5 action. Icing is called.
As I was saying before, that power play is very important for Hill as the first shift after a goal is huge, and being on the penalty kill and not allowing another is going to be crucial to their morale going into the end of this period and the beginning of the next.
2 minutes and 30 seconds left to play. 1-0 Millbrook as they hold the lead, trying to keep that lead going into intermission. Hill will win the face-off draw. McKenna with it along. She bounces off the wall herself. It's a 2-on-1 developing. And she opts for the shot. Good save by Trocchio. Cleared away by Leary. Still in the zone. Schmidt plays it deep for Hill. Jay Seal there to play that for Millbrook. Gets clogged along the wall. Gets out of the zone, though. Rouch is there. And she takes it back in. Playing it deep now. She skates around everybody. Moves it up to the point, but mishandled. Goes right by Schmidt. And Hill will have to regroup.
Great defensive play on the odd man rush by Shea J. Seal to keep the 2-on-1 out of the net.
As Hill is trying to get something to happen, but Millbrook is holding the blue line beautifully. Clogged up there by Bevere. And Murphy comes away with it. Murphy into Hill's into their defensive zone, but Hill will break it out. That's Newkirk there. But Murphy trying to make a nice move on Newkirk in neutral zone doesn't work. But Veer is hard on the puck, and it floats back to Zangri at the point. Hits Walner. Sitting at the blue line, she gets it deep. Dump and chase, the old dump and chase. Can't fail. Walner behind. Heck battling with Walner. 16 on 6. But Heck will come away with it. And Heck opts for the safety of her own net. She moves it up to Newkirk, but Zangri will keep it in, but Newkirk has other ideas, gets that back out. Rauch playing hard on the puck. Schmidt gets there first, though, for Millbrook, but Rauch comes away with it. Sharp angle shot there, blocked by Schmidt, and they'll have to backtrack all the way. McKenna now behind her own net. She plays it up for Schmidt. Jammed along the wall, but McKenna will come away with it. Jay Seal at the point. Plays it down low for Bessinger. Bessinger rims around for Ainley. He picks that puck up. Trying to keep it in the zone. 16 seconds left in the period. Still 1-0 Millbrook. As time, 10 seconds now. Millbrook's got to get a shot away. Jay Seal tries to make something happen. Save made by Cimarelli. With 4.1 left in the first, Millbrook still with the lead, 1-0. So I think the game plan here has to be get a quick shot away, right?
Yeah. Or just win the face-off. Can't be it. Hill needs to win the face-off.
And Hill will tie up. Oh, and a quick shot as time expires. Cimarelli with a nice save. 1-0 Millbrook after 1. We will join you back at the beginning of the second period.
Yeah, no, it's good. That was really good. Thank you.
Yes, great job.
Yeah. I think something that you want to talk about
I
is
highlighted some key points.
Trocchio. A lot of the saves she's making, she's giving up pretty big, juicy rebounds. That's the one thing that I really noticed. Also, it's pretty evenly matched. Like, I don't think one team really has the advantage.
Hill has more offensive chances. Millbrook is doing more with their chances.
But, yeah. But it's pretty even.
Miss Burke. Miss Burke, how long's intermission? 12 minutes?
Let's go upstairs. I'm going to need a warm-up.
Ew, that's fun.
Also, so at the first bit, the thing wasn't moving, so I had to like move it with my finger because the lock wasn't on, and then I realized that what but now it's working. That's fine.
Alright.
Yeah.
You gonna go warm up?
Yeah, I'm gonna go warm up.
Yeah.
We're trying to make it a community service next year. I think it's good.
know, but like if... Is that on?
No, that's off.
It's off?
They can't hear it. Oh my god. You guys.
Those are the shots. Thank you.
10 to 8. That's not a huge difference.
10 to 8 on shots.
When did the goal? What
All
time
of
did the goal come
these-
at?
Goal, I don't know what time it came at. It was late though. Hold up, check the score sheet.
Yeah, I'll go see. I got it. Dan, can you pass the score sheet over?
4:15. Left or in? Left.
Left. And we've got
Okay, I wrote it down. I'm gonna write down. I'm gonna write down the times of the goals.
Okay, yeah, that's important. We should probably start talking when they come back out. But yeah, we'll just what are your notes down there?
I've got face-offs, rebounds for Jazz, and odd man rushes.
Okay, I'll talk about rebounds,
for both teams.
and you can do face-offs and odd man rushes.
Yeah, rebounds was your point.
Yeah, that was something I was like, it's getting me every time. There was that one play where the puck was like literally loose there for 5 seconds, and I'm like,
No, where they pass it? No, because she was like way out,
yeah,
and then it came through. But Charlie and I touched up on it.
yeah.
Dude, it's cold.
It is kind of cold.
Lucky he found it.
Okay, we're probably exactly. I told you he'd find it. We're probably gonna, when they come back out, JD and I will just talk about what we saw last period. Okay.
Three key points, we'll say.
And you can say like just before we start the second period here.
Three key points highlighted from the first period are the face-offs, both offensively and defensively, odd man rushes and rebounds. Face-offs, Millbrook centers both Abigail Ainley and Kaylee Murphy have been doing a great job in the face-off circle, winning a majority of their defensive zone face-offs and getting good breakouts, and then that goes right into the odd man rushes. But the only goal of the game has come from an odd man rush, and a majority of the 5-on-5 shots have come from odd man rushes. Adam, would you like to explicate on rebounds?
Absolutely. The one thing that I really noticed in that first period there was Millbrook's netminder, Jess Trocchio. A lot of the saves she were making, she was doing a really good job getting her body behind the puck and just seeing the puck well. The one thing I'd like to see a little bit more from her is just being able to corral the puck and not allowing big, juicy rebounds for Hill to, get sticks on pucks and, create scoring opportunities. So for her, really watch how she's getting behind the puck and how she's corralling the puck, or even just getting it to the corner. Those are the 3 big points heading into the second period.
Yeah, so far both teams have been playing very great. It's a very even matchup, and this is actually the first time in this doubleheader weekend that Millbrook has had the lead. Yesterday, Hill had the lead for the majority of the game, except for when it was tied at 0-0 and 1-1. So hopefully this momentum can swing into the second and third period and ultimately end up in us winning. Try and say every icing or clear.
So yeah, you should.
And at every face-off.
Second period action coming to you now. 1-0 Millbrook if you're just joining us now. By a goal by Jeannie Walner in the first period. Strykowski will move it off the wall to Bevere. And Bevere angled off by Rauch, but Murphy comes away with it. Walner hard. That's a shot on net for Murphy, but easily dealt with by Cimarelli. As Riggi tries to go the other way, she's tied by Walner. Two big bodies in that. And dumped cross ice for Murphy. Jay Seal will keep it in. Jay Seal, but now it's a 2-on-1 as Jay Seal gets back, goes back to 2-on-2. Good defensive play there. Strykowski dumps it up the wall for Walner. Walner comes out of the zone looking for Murphy. That pass is broken up by Heck. Thrown off the wall by McCarrick. Walner will try and get it back, but McCarrick will opt to go behind her own net. She moves it to Heck. Heck back in her own defensive zone, makes the cross-ice pass to McCarrick. McCarrick up the ice. Rauch in on net, looking for Newkirk in front of the net, does not find her. As Millbrook goes the other way, Julia Zangri will dump it deep down for an icing. 14:48 left to play in the second period. Millbrook still has the lead 1-0.
Yeah, so Millbrook off the opening draw had a different starting unit than they did in the first period. I'm wondering if that's some early signs of fatigue and wondering how fatigue's going to play into this game.
Millbrook's got a little bit of a bigger bench. It's going to come into play in the third period. Zangri dumps it off the wall, but she won't get it out. She gets the puck back, tries to play it off the wall again. Penalty upcoming against Millbrook, it looks like, as they will touch up, and we'll see what the call is. 2 minutes for interference on Millbrook.
Minute and a half
interference from Millbrook. Hill will go to the power play. Natalie Bevere taking the interference penalty. JD, what does Hill need to do here to get a more successful power play and maybe capitalize?
I mean,
get a goal
the
here?
last power play, they had a lot of shots. I think they need to get bodies in front of the net. Jess is a small goalie, and if they can get big bodies in front of the net and block her vision, that might be the key to scoring.
Draw will come to the right of Trocchio. Riggi is tied up, but she gets it over. Now Zedek behind the net. Zedek gliding up along the wall. Weiss plays it off the dasher. Zedek now with it again. She swerves away from Strykowski. Holds in the corner. Makes a cross-ice pass to Riggi. Great blocker saved by Trocchio. Puck is still loose. Zangri pushes it to the corner. Riggi. Cross-ice pass is broken up, and Ainley will make a great diving play to get that puck out of the zone.
It was actually Bessinger that made that diving play.
Excuse me, Bessinger. Great play, clear the zone, but Rauch now coming flying back into the zone, past the blue line, goes below the circles, looking for McKenna, but it will drift past McKenna and Riggi, kill more time on the power play. Riggi with it again, bounces off. Walner will send it back deep, kills some more time. Good penalty killing so far by Millbrook, other than that one shot given up. 13:31, and we got Haley Murphy in alone. She loses the puck to Riggi. 13:24 left to play, 1-0 Millbrook. Tommy Nash at the line, blocks that up. It's out of the zone. And Murphy there makes a nice stick handle, and she'll dump it back deep. 7 seconds left on the penalty to Millbrook. Weiss there to corral it. She plays it up to McKenna. McKenna off for Flaherty. Flaherty back 3-on-2 for Hill. Called offsides. 13 minutes left. Millbrook up 1-0. Nothing came of that for Hill on the power play.
Yeah, great kill by Millbrook. Keeping pucks deep and not letting Hill get good opportunities offensively. Hill, only shot of the period came on that power play. And it's a huge difference from 6 shots on the power play last period to 1 this.
As the draw will come right out of the defensive zone for Millbrook. Hill comes away with it. It's Flaherty. She puts a nice shot, but that's blocked by Walner. Zangri with it now. as she makes a good cross-ice pass to Schmidt, mishandled, but that'll wash out the icing. Heck in the corner, picked up by Ainley for Millbrook. She plays it up to the point with Callie Leary. Callie Leary jams it back down to Schmidt. Brisha Schmidt trying to make something to happen, but she's got two defensemen on her. Bessinger battling with McCarrick below the goal line. Bessinger a little bit bigger, she'll come away with that puck. Moves it up to Zangri, they'll go point to Callie Leary, mishandled. She gets it back again below the goal line, where Heck will pick it up. She moves it in front of her own net, try and get a breakout going. Clog there, McCarrick with it now for Hill. McCarrick out of the zone, looking to just get this puck deep. Throws it below Trocchio. Callie Leary there to pick it up. Plays it up to Bessinger along the dasher. Bessinger will go cross ice to Ainley. Ainley's clogged up by Flaherty. Flaherty the other way. Zangri in the middle. Dump it back to the middle.
Yeah, Ainley needs to work on keeping her shift short. So does Kaylee Murphy, as they're running a two-center strategy, meaning they're going to be getting a lot of playing time. And yeah.
Don't want to be fatigued by the third period. Shot by Riggy, easily saved in the glove by Trocchio. I think a little bit better rebound control by Trocchio in this period than the last. What would you say?
Yes, definitely. Only 2 shots. Neither of them have been huge rebounds. She's directed one right to the corner in a good spot, and then the other she managed to hold on to.
Hill will win the faceoff. Riggy with it now. Riggy tied up there by Jay Seal. Weiss in the corner. Weiss, the captain, trying to make something happen, but Hill will regroup at center with Heck. Heck will move it along to Riggy, sitting at the red line. She mishandles that puck. Now it's clogged up by Nash. Nash comes away with the puck. Tommy Nash into the center. Kaylee Murphy shot. Save made by Cimarelli. Great pad save. But now it's Hill on the break. It could be a 2-on-1, but Strykowski does a good job getting back. Weiss with the puck now, tries to make a centering pass. Murphy blocks that. Good defensive play by Millbrook to keep Hill out of the slot. Heck blocked shot by Tommy Nash. Weiss with it in the corner. In front of Trocchio, makes a poke check save. Murphy and Nash will go hard on Schmidt. Schmidt is dumped by Jay Seal there. Jay Seal makes the breakout pass. But now the puck is clogged up at the blue line. Newkirk playing it for Heck. Heck from the top of the circle, shot wide. McCarrick will rush over to keep that puck in, and she does. McKenna dumped along the wall by Nash. Play continues. Jay Seal is there to dump it out. Mishandled by Heck, and it's Murphy maybe on a breakaway. Here she comes. She's going to run out of real estate, but she gets there first. Good offensive play to use those legs. Tries to make a play into the slot. Nobody home. Zangri at the point. Dogged by McKenna. And McCarrick will fire that back down, and Leary will have to drop back to play that in her own defensive zone. Dogged by Newkirk. No shot made. Penalty coming against Millbrook. Going to be hooking or tripping, I would think. 9:36 left to play in the second. Still 1-0 Millbrook. As Walner will go to the box. 1 minute 30 for hooking. Hill is 0 for 2 on the power play so far. Looking to make something happen on this one. Riggy wins the draw. Now Newkirk as she floats in off the top of the circle. Shot high over the crossbar. Fed into the slot. Rouch will pinch down, and McKenna, sharp angle shot, that's blocked. Rouch now with the puck as she comes across the top of the circle and walks the point. Shot from the top of the slot, that's blocked by Zangri. Good having bodies in front to block those pucks, and Schmidt will dump it out of the zone as far as center. Newkirk now in, that's almost offsides, but that's washed out. Newkirk comes in now. Millbrook is doing a good job staying back and staying centered with their penalty kill. Rouch with it at the top of the point. Plays it for Riggy. Weiss Flap shot, puck loose. Zangri will come away with it. And she's looking to make something happen. Bessinger on the break, but she misses the pass. 8:42 left to play. Millbrook 1-0 still as Bessinger throws it low. Riggy will corral that for Hill. Zangri comes away with it, and she's looking for a shot, and she scores! Short-handed! Julia Zangri, what a goal! On Cimarelli. Hill is not happy about that one. 8:29 left in the second period. They score. It's now 2-0 Millbrook. 2 goals in 2 games for Julia Zangri, the defenseman. That is a great start to the season. JD, what did you see on that play?
That was just a great penalty kill. Odd man rush. It started off with a pass going to, I'm pretty sure it was Nikki Bessinger. She mishandled it, but managed to keep it in the corner and allowed Julia Zangri to come out into the slot and bury one.
Jay Seal, but somebody is down at center. Someone for Millbrook down at center looks to be, I'm not sure. Does not look to be good though. This could be bad. Got caught with a high stick by chance.
Can you see who that is?
8:22 left to play in the second period. We remind you, Millbrook is still up 2-0. Hill is on the power play.
16 seconds left on the power play.
This does not look to be good, though, folks. Strykowski seems to be holding her neck. That's never a good sign, but she does get up and skate off herself, which is a good sign. Hopefully she can get back into this game and shake it off. Seems that she may have gotten caught up in the neck area by a rogue stick after that face-off draw. Again, we say 8:22 left to play in the second. Millbrook up 2-0 off a shorthanded goal by Julia Zangri. And the draw will come back to center again. Millbrook still on the penalty kill for another 15. And McKenna flies down the wing. She tries to put it into the slot. Good defensive play by Julia Zangri, and that's dumped out by Tommy Nash. Hill will have to regroup. 5 seconds left in the penalty. And McCarrick plays that up for Rauch. Zangri will take that from her. Rauch stick lifts and takes the puck away. Sharp angle shot. Rebound. Good save by Trokio. McCarrick throws it deep. That's blocked by Zangri. And Beschenstein will get it out. Beschenstein with a hard forecheck as Millbrook survived the penalty and played up to Riggy at her own blue line. Rauch into the zone now. Flying down the wing. Taken down by Murphy. Leary will clear that. But Heck has other ideas. She keeps it in. Zangri breaks that pass up. Murphy out of the zone. Here we go. Use those wheels. She dumps it deep. The old dump and chase. Gets behind her net. Heck beats her there, but the puck bounces. And McKenna will come away with it. Rauch now on the puck as she dangles around Shea Seal. On a breakaway is Flaherty, but great defensive play by Natalie Bevere to break that play up. Shereshevsky now on the puck. Looks like Millbrook is now starting to use that deeper bench that we know they have. Shereshevsky in the corner tries to get it up the wall to Beschenstein. Clogged up there by Weiss and Newkirk. At the point now, Schmidt throws it down. Shereshevsky for Millbrook again. She's tied up. Newkirk comes away with it. She goes behind her net, looks for the wrap. Good D there. Murphy, and a good glove save by Jess Trokio. Shereshevsky plays it up the wall and it gets out of the zone. There's Natalie Bevere, but that's clogged up by Schmidt. Offsides, delayed offsides as Hill will tag up. Murphy into the zone with Walner. Walner goes hard to the net. Bevere tying up Schmidt. Walner in the corner. Jousting with Newkirk. Takes her down. That's going to be another penalty. That's a soft call, ladies and gentlemen. Hooking is the call on Walner. That's another minor for a minute and a half. Not sure how I feel about that call, JD. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I just thought Walnut was strong on her stick and just outplayed whoever that was for Hill.
Just she hits those games more than Hill is. Just outbodied him.
I just want to touch up on that shift by Bevere. That was an outstanding shift, starting with that back check, just wheeling back, great play to break up a breakaway, and then got it up and was working in the offensive zone.
This is Hill's 4th power play. They are 0 for 3 as Trocchio makes a save through traffic. That shot was put on by Riggy.
Great rebound control. We were talking about at the beginning of the period. She's really upped her rebound control this period, and it's really helping Millbrook.
Ainley on the draw. She wins it back to Zanger. That puck is bouncing wildly in the corner. Riggy comes away with it. And she'll play it up to the point to McCarrick. McCarrick walks the point, plays it back down to Riggy. Cross ice to the point to Schmidt. She'll wind up for a slap shot. Good save by Trocchio. Battle along the wall. Riggy comes away with it. Missed pass. Schmidt will try and get on that, but McCarrick will beat her to it. They move back into the defensive blue line towards Hill's defensive zone, but Rauch comes away with it. Rauch flying up the center. Off the circle, broken up by Zangri. Zangri holding her to the wall, killing more time. Rauch comes away with it. Tries to make a pass to McKenna. Great shot. Even better save by Jess Trocchio. Squares up to that and just eats up the puck.
Again, another penalty kill, which is unfortunate, but what's not unfortunate is how Millbrook's doing a great job getting sticks in lanes and bodies in lanes, keeping the puck out of the slot and clearing it.
5:20 left to play in the second period. Millbrook up 2-0. Hill yet to have a goal. Looking for something on the power play. Bessinger ties up Newkirk on the face-off, and the puck will squirt all the way back down into Hill's defensive zone. Rauch, Nash hard on her. Weiss will play that. Weiss comes flying out of her own zone. Opts to take it herself. Tries to make something happen. Gets all the way to the corner. Jay Seal will play her there. Newkirk comes away with it. And she's sick-lifted by Shea Seal. Newkirk with a shot from the slot. That's blocked by her own Flaherty. Puck loose in front. And a scramble. And Trocchio penalty has expired. And not sure where the puck is. It bounces wide. Nash trying to get there. Weiss beats her to it. That's Rauch. And a great glove grab by Trocchio. She says, no, sir, not today. 4:26 left to play in the second period. Millbrook 2-0. Hill, nothing on that power play. They're 0 for 4. What went wrong?
I don't really think anything went wrong. I think, as I said earlier, Millbrook's just been great on the PK. They're managing to keep stick on stick and not let Hill get those good opportunities that they need to succeed.
Jay Seal will play it around, trying to hit up Walner. Zangri will out-muscle Newkirk. I'm sorry, that was McCarrick. But she plays it back in the defensive zone. Jay Seal and McKenna battling. Smith comes away with it, but that squirts out of the offensive zone for Hill, and they'll have to regroup. Bevere on Schmidt. Murphy on McCarrick as it's tied up at Hill's blue line. They come away with it as Hill. Riggy tries to make a play that is offsides against Hill. 3:47 left to play. 2-0.
There's definitely been a momentum swing from Hill. I think I can see them getting more hyped, and the players on the bench are just getting excited over little plays that help them. So I think that's going to be important in the latter half of this game.
Millbrook wins the draw. Zangri up with it. Capetti hard on her. Stuck along the wall again. Weiss comes away with it. She tries to feed the slot. Save made by Trocchio. And it's pushed through. It squirts through, but the ref is saying no goal. As Trocchio had that covered, it will say 2-0 Millbrook with 3:32 left to play. Another good save by Trocchio. She continues to eat up the puck, squaring up nicely.
Yeah, she's really done a great job on these rebounds. It's really shown, and Hill has more shots at this point in the period than they did last period, and I really think Trocchio is the reason they're staying out of the net.
And it will be an offensive zone draw for Hill. As they do win the faceoff, McCarrick tries to throw it on net, but Bessinger will clear that. It deflects up and out of play into the netting. We'll have another draw to the right of Trocchio. Millbrook also doing a good job covering the front of the net, wouldn't you say?
Yes, they are, and they're not allowing pucks to the slot. I've said it once, I'll say it again, but sticks in lanes, bodies in lanes, it's really working.
And Abby Ainley wins the faceoff. That's thrown up the wall by Millbrook, but Hill will cut that off. Pass over to McKenna from the top of the circle. Another good save by Trocchio. As Bessinger beats Hill to the puck, and it's Schmidt one-on-one. Here she comes. She's nasty. She can make something happen, spinning and twirling. She's taken down. No penalty called. Strykowski throws it in. Good to see she's back on the ice after being injured. And people are flying all over the place. The refs just missing calls left and right as play is whistled down. No penalties called, 2 missed calls.
Yeah, Callie just got blown from behind. That's never a good sign, as you end up landing on your head, and that's never good. So
and a missed
hopefully
tripping,
she's okay.
And a missed tripping call down in the corner as well. 2:52 left in the second period. Millbrook doubling up Hill 2-0. Draw comes at center. Murphy wins the draw. Zangri misses the puck though, so she'll have to backtrack. She goes D to D with Jay Seal. Jay Seal plays it up to Murphy in center position. But that's stopped by Hill. It squirts out of the zone. Riggy now back into the zone, trying to make something happen before the period expires. But Nash is just not giving up on that play. As far as center, which Weiss corrals. And Murphy comes away with it, and she's got an opportunity, but good defense there by Zedek. Backtracking. Plays it up to Newkirk. Newkirk in center. She'll move it over to Weiss. That's the captain, Julia Weiss. As Zangri ties her up along the wall. Zedek also battling in there. And the slot. Flaherty will find herself in the slot. Zedek with another call, but Weiss is down in the corner. The captain, Julia Weiss. Julia Weiss is committed to Amherst College, playing her senior year at Hill. Great player leading this team. Not good to see her down, but she does get back up. No penalty call on that play. This game seems to be getting a little out of hand, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's the third player down in the I'd say last like 10 minutes, which never makes for a good third period.
Heck whiffs on that shot. Schmidt clears it out. So Schmidt for Hill will have to backtrack and pick that up. So play it off the wall, bouncing it there for McKenna, but Strykowski good on that puck. Comes away, penalty coming against Hill. It'll be hooking as they touch up. 1:42 left to play in the second period. 2-0 Millbrook with an opportunity on the power play coming here. It's going to be hooking against Hill. That's a minute 30 minor.
Yeah, hopefully Millbrook can play as well in the power play as they've been playing shorthanded, as they do have a shorthanded goal. That'd be huge if they could get a third with less than 2 minutes left in the game. Or, sorry, not the game, the second period. That's my bad.
Nina McKenna taking the penalty. The refs, good job taking back this game, really calling the penalties. They need to focus on them. Versus Schmidt to take the draw. She loses it, so McCarrick will pick that up, but she's bouted there by Strykowski and Ainley. Ainley comes away with that puck. Nobody home at the point to pass to, trying to get it into the middle, but she's gobbled up there by Riggy. Walner also jousting down there. And the puck squirts out behind, and it's Riggy on a breakaway. Here she comes. 1-0. Tries to make a move. Great save, Jess Trocchio. As Walner picks up the puck, and Millbrook will try and go the other way. Zangri through center. Gets to the blue line. Gains that in the offensive zone. Abby Ainley with the puck now. Ainley taken down. I think she just catches an edge. But now it's Zangri. But Rauch will come away with it. Good defensive play, but Riggy picks up that loose puck, and Strykowski will have to backtrack on the power play. Rauch dogging her. Good forecheck by Hill. As Zangri will take the safety behind her own net and try and break this thing out. That pass is blown up by Weiss, but Strykowski gets it in neutral. Strykowski glides into the offensive zone, throws a shot on net, glove down by Cimarelli. Not a lot of great pressure for Millbrook on this power play.
No, that's true.
Glad to hear we're on the same page. 20 seconds left on the penalty to McKenna for hooking. The draw will come to the left of Cimarelli. 32 seconds left in the period. Millbrook does have the lead 2-0. Schmidt ties up the man on the draw. Puck goes deep. Bessinger loses that. Zedek there, but Bessinger does not give up on the play. And it's clogged along the blue line as everybody's poking at that puck. But it comes loose, and Schmidt for Hill will come back to take it. Bessinger plays her hard. Brisha Schmidt for Millbrook now. She'll move it out to Walner on the point. She winds up her slap shot taken. Flies high over the net. Got to keep that under cruising altitude. Jay Seal below the net. Walner another shot. Deflects up and over the net. Play is whistled down. Clock mishandled. So period ends. After 2 periods, Millbrook up 2-0. What do you think they did well in that period, JD?
I thought their big thing this period was Jess's rebound control and their penalty killing. I think Hill had three power plays and came up empty-handed on every single one, so props to the Millbrook penalty kill.
Yeah, just to add to JD here, yeah, 2 things I wrote down. Definitely Trocchio growing into this game, made a number of huge saves with the glove, with the pads, and the rebound control was a lot better. Also, just outlining Kaylee Murphy really showing her individual skill level as that starting centerman, doing a really good job, just being tireless and fearless on that first line.
Yeah, she really loves those toe drags.
Got to be satisfied with Millbrook's freshman performance between Murphy, Jay Seal, and Trocchio. I mean, this is a bright future for Millbrook. And we will join you back in about 12 minutes for third period action.
Okay, so we're talking depth, discipline.
Depth, discipline, and shots on net. Because Hill is just throwing stuff at the net.
Millbrook has 12. Hill has 22.
And like still being aggressive while playing good defense.
Yeah.
Okay. Just I guess we could just say just clean everything up. Just be just.
Oh, hold up. Do you know what time the Millbrook the shorthanded goal was?
Yeah. Sure. Can I get the stat sheet? Millbrook has 4 penalties, and Hill has 2.
What was the time of the first goal?
4:15 in the first.
8:29 left.
4:15 in the first.
Oh, 8:29 left?
Yeah.
No, you have to do 15 minus 8:29.
Which would be 6, 7, 7:31. No, 6:31. No, it's 7:31 because it's 16 minutes.
Okay.
11.
Forgot the 5.
Oh my God! No. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a lot.
Hold up. So what is it?
So we're talking discipline. We're talking
Bench.
Goal.
the depth, and then we're talking about just be fundamentally sound. Just don't
Back
take chances.
To basics. Back
Just
to
do,
basics.
Yeah, back to basics.
I'll talk about the depth.
Okay.
You want to hit the other two?
I got the discipline and the back to basics.
I'm so cold. It gets colder every time I walk in.
I'm fine.
What?
I'm cold.
It's not that cold. For me,
You have 3 layers.
I do.
So do you. I have 2.
I'm wearing an undershirt too.
Oh.
You have 4.
I'm from Florida. What do you expect?
How are you from Florida and you're the one who's not cold?
Because I'm also wearing a beanie. You're not wearing a beanie.
Oh,
I'm
that's a
wearing
good point.
beanie.
Okay.
You're in a bean
We're probably
ski.
good to go.
Beater ski.
Bean skis.
We're probably wait. Yeah, we're probably good to go. Oh no, the refs aren't here.
Yeah,
And the refs walk in. Yeah, I see the refs. Okay, we're good.
Welcome back to third period action here from the Bonnecue. 2 periods down, 1 to play. 2-0 Millbrook. Goals from Julia Zangri shorthanded at 7:31 in the second, and Jeannie Walner at 11:45 in the first period. What are we looking for in the third period, boys?
Three key factors are reverting to the basics and just kind of checking the fundies, the depth charts on the bench, and discipline. So Millbrook's got a much bigger bench than Hill. That's going to be really important for the third period as the Hill players are going to get tired. And Millbrook can use their depth to capitalize on that. Adam, would you like to hit the other 2?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, JD. So discipline-wise, I mean, if we've looked in this game, there's been 4 penalties on Millbrook already, and you can't be giving them even more chances, especially when you're up 2-0. You don't want to be giving away power play opportunities. So just be disciplined. Like, don't, just play a fundamentally sound game. Keep your feet moving. Don't try and get penalties. And then when we look at back to the basics, you just got to play a sound hockey game for this last 16 minutes here. Don't take too many chances. Be smart with your passes. Just be fundamentally sound, and you're going to get the job done here in the third period.
Millbrook, while they have taken 4 power penalties, they have done a good job penalty killing. What do you think is done well in that penalty kill?
I talked about it a lot during the play last period, and it's just the sticks and bodies in lanes and getting the puck deep and just sustained pressure. Their goal came from a penalty kill, just pressure in the offensive zone, not letting Hill get it back into their zone. So yeah.
And also, especially in that second period, Jess Trocchio was masterful on the penalty kill. You want your goaltender to sometimes be your best penalty killer, and she definitely was in that second period. Look for her to continue to be good in the third.
As we look ahead for third period action, 16 minutes left to play, and Millbrook with the lead, 2-0. One from a shorthanded goal and one on a breakaway. I'm looking for Millbrook to get another 5-on-5 goal in this period, and not really rely on just single opportunities from single players here.
Yeah, they need to start capitalizing on the 5-on-5 and not need to rely on their special teams to do all their offensive work.
Should be an exciting and fun-filled third period from the Bonnecue. Right off the face-off, a lot of noise in the building, but Hill will come away with it, and McCarrick steams into the offensive zone, Strykowski behind her own net, makes a good pass to Walner. She'll bank it off the wall and gets it out of the defensive zone. Walner with a good breakup on the play. It's 2-0 with Bevere. She opts to the shot. She scores! That's her second of the game. What a snipe from Jeannie Walner. Right away, Millbrook with great pressure, making it 3-0 with 15:41 left to play. Walner with a beauty of a goal, 2-0.
Great goal, 29 seconds into the period. Also, great choice for her to shoot that and not pass it. They had a back checker coming watching that away, and just great play by Jeannie.
Millbrook looks to add to this lead in this third period. They're up 3-0. 15:38 left to play. Zangri with the puck now. She skates it into the offensive zone. They're humming now. She opts for the corner. Takes a UE, but McCarrick will make a good defensive play, and Cimarelli will cover that, looking for the face-off. You can tell Hill is just rattled by that goal.
Yeah, that's a real big blow, because an early 3-0 lead, 3 goals, that's a big lead in the world of hockey. So
a lot of energy on the Millbrook bench right now. You can feel it up here. Zedek will play the puck on for Newkirk. Newkirk there with Rauch. She opts to take it herself, tries to make a pass to Rauch, but Zangri with a great stick. She passes to Bessinger. Bessinger for Schmidt. Schmidt deflects that into the offensive zone. Ainley hard on the forecheck, giving the Hill defense some trouble, but Rauch will deflect that puck into the offensive zone, washes out icing. Strykowski on that to play it for Millbrook. She fumbles it a little bit, gets tied up by Rauch. Ainley behind the net, battling. Puck is loose in front of the net. That's cleared away by Leary. Leary up to the point. And now, Rauch with a sharp angle shot. Deflected stick save by Trocchio. Tries to put on another pad save by Trocchio. Bessinger off the glass. Weiss will corral that. Now it's log jammed along the wall once again. Schmidt getting some trouble, and Hill will come away with it. Newkirk makes the pass on for Zedek. Colette Zedek mishandles that. Leary to Jay Seal. Jay Seal to Ainley. Ainley to Schmidt. Schmidt loses it to Flaherty. And Tommy Nash now tries to take that puck away, but Weiss will rob her of that. She's been pickpocketed. Weiss goes the other way, try and get back into the offensive zone. Beschenstein will clog that up, though. On for Tommy Nash. She throws off the wall to herself. She goes to the corner. Into the corner, tries to make a move. Around the back of the goal, continues with that puck. Trying to put it up to the point, but that's clogged there. Zangri comes away with it. She's got a lane. Tries to make a nice move. Great defensive play there by Schmidt for Hill. But Murphy, hard on the forecheck, will pay off. She picks that puck up. Tries to make a move. She keeps the puck. Good move. Shot blocked by Weiss. And Jay Seal on that shot whistles wide. Riggy in there battling. Zangri rims it around the boards. Walner in the opposite corner to pick it up. Loses that puck, but Jay Seal is there to rim it back around. Zangri picks that up. Loses it. Flaherty there now. Walner. Puck is log jammed along the wall. But Flaherty comes away with it with McKenna. McKenna 2-on-2. Pad saved by Trocchio. And there's Bevere trying to get that puck loose to Murphy. Murphy comes away with it, but again, Hill angles her off. That's Flaherty for Hill. Puck is thrown across the rink. Callie Leary to pick it up. Leary for Walner. Walner will dump that in off the glass. It flies around the dasher. Ainley in there now. Leaves it for Bevere. Bevere jammed up once again. And Ainley also jammed up. They're all jammed along the dasher in the corner. Hill will come away with it. Newkirk trying to make a play to break out, but Schmidt has other ideas. And Hill, here comes Hill the other way. Actually, never mind. Ainley says, no, sir. But that's clogged up by Newkirk. Newkirk trying to make a play, but that slides by Zedek. Jay Seal will play that puck. On for Bevere, missed pass. Bevere continuing to battle, trying to get that puck in the offensive zone, and she does. A lot of action here. And here comes Hill the other way. It's Rauch. Rauch with Smith and Zedek. That shot is blocked by Strykowski. Strykowski on for Schmidt. Schmidt will make the nice cross-ice pass to Bevere. Bevere flies into the offensive zone. Flies around the circle. She holds up there. Jay Seal on. That hits off Brisha Schmidt into the slot. Nobody home. That's clogged up by Hill. Murphy at the other side of the goal. Looking for Bessinger. Can't find her. Murphy glides around the circle, but that's broken up by Julia Weiss. Haley Murphy now on. Haley Murphy in the corner. Bessinger now is trying to get a cycle going. Zedek will break that up and play on for Rauch. Come as far as center. JD, fast moving period. Looks like Hill's got a little bit more spring in their step.
I'd actually disagree. Hill's looking strong to the neutral zone, but once they get into that offensive zone, they haven't been able to do much. And Millbrook's had great offensive pressure when they've been in the offensive zone.
10:47 left in the third period. 3-0 Millbrook. An early goal in the third period from Jeannie Walner. And a crossing pass. Flaherty blocked by Callie Leary. Good sacrifice the body to get in front of that puck. Bessinger now jousting, and Murphy will come away with it. Murphy skates to center. She'll dupe the defenseman McKenna. Excuse me, that's a forward McKenna. Dumps it deep for a line change. The old dump and chase never fails. Beschenstein hard on the puck. Tommy Nash there as well. But Schmidt for Hill has other ideas. She'll play it out. Zangri holds it up, but it squirts by. Strykowski on D for her. She'll clean up the loose change there and try and make a breakout pass, but it's logged up. Hill doing a good job of blocking everything up along the wall, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would. They don't have a lot of offensive time, but they've been really stopping the breakouts, which has been a key component to Millbrook's game so far this morning.
And Schmidt for Hill will dump that down, icing. Oh, no, it comes with icing will be called as it just misses Trocchio's net. Hill in the zone. JD, what are you seeing in this fast-moving third period, excuse me?
I'm not seeing a lot of shots, that's for sure. I'm seeing a lot of turnovers and just changes in possession, which is good for Millbrook as neither team's really able to capitalize, which keeps them at a 3-0 lead.
9:33 left to play in the third. 3-0 Millbrook as they hold the lead, trying to look for a shutout and maybe just a win. As the draw goes to the side, Bevere into the corner, battling with Newkirk. Newkirk ties her up. McCarrick there as well. Ainley as well tumbles to the ice. Schmidt trying to find Capecci. But now it's Flaherty. Flaherty gets as far as center, and Walner flies back into the zone. Dumps it in the corner looking for herself. Tries to get her own pass. She does. She'll circle the net looking for a point. Jay Seal whiffs on the shot, but gets it deep again. Good job keeping it in the zone. Bavir tries to get a shot away. That's blocked by McCarrick. Seems to be injured. Must have hit her hand or something. McCarrick there again. And now Newkirk. Newkirk circles behind her own net. And Newkirk trying to get it out. They do. Flaherty, but that's broken up by Jay Seal. Jay Seal will dump it back deep again. As a remind you, 8:40 left to play in the third period if you're just joining us. Millbrook a 3-0 lead. As Schmidt now in the corner trying to find the point, and she will. Jay Seal with a nice wrister on that's blocked away. Murphy up to Strykowski for a shot wide, and Jay Seal will keep that in. Good job getting to the point, keeping that play alive. Schmidt in the corner. And Heck will circle behind. And what sustained pressure by Millbrook. Craziness. Just keeping Hill in their own zone.
Yeah, Jay Seal had good control of that blue line for about a minute and a half, which is what you love to see out of young defensemen.
And Strykowski throws it back, and Murphy trying to get there. Bessinger will beat her to it. Throws it off the side of the cage. Heck there to play it for Hill. She circles around Murphy, but Murphy battles with her. Gets a shot on net. That goes wide. Nash flies below the line. Looking for the trailing Zangri. She comes off the bench. She'll throw it there. Good save made by Cimarelli. As she gobbles up the rebound. 7:35 left to play. 3-0 Millbrook. Great pressure there by Millbrook.
Timeout going to Hill, looks like.
Hill really needing to regroup after that ridiculous pressure by Millbrook. Timeout called by Hill. We remind you 7:35 left in the game if you're just joining us. Millbrook 3-0 from goals by Walner and Zangri in all three periods. Zangri's goal was a shorty. Great to see that. And now we've got a 5-on-5 goal for Walner. So it seems that Millbrook is firing on all cylinders today.
Yes, both Walner's goals actually coming from odd man rushes. But that's it's good for them to be capitalizing on those odd man rushes, as they haven't been getting a lot of shots while in control in the offensive zone. Hill's got 24 shots with Millbrook only 16. Really shows the difference in play style of the two teams.
Millbrook doing a good job capitalizing on those opportunities that they've been given. Hill not as much, as Rauch will take the draw against Ainley. Rauch wins the draw. McCarrick in the corner. McCarrick throws it around. There's McKenna. That's stopped up, and here comes Riggy, one-on-one with Zangri. It's 2-on-1, I'm sorry. There's Rauch, and she roofs it. What a goal for Rauch. As Hill is trying to come back, it's now 3-1 Millbrook. A beauty of a shot, just goes top cheese on Trocchio.
Yeah, that was an absolute snipe. Right over the right shoulder of Jess Trocchio. I'm not sure how much better her placement could have been. That's just unfortunate for Jess. There's not much she could have done about that, but score now 3-1 with 7:19.
So now Millbrook looking to chew up some time, I guess, and hold this lead, as Hill has really just come back and swung the momentum in their favor, but Murphy loses the puck. Riggy now with a shot. That's glove saved by Trocchio. Cherishevsky on the puck now. Cherishevsky loses it. Riggy there fires it back to Weiss. Walner clogs her up, and Murphy plays it off the glass, but that squirts out of the zone. Heavy forecheck from Millbrook here, trying to get them off back into their offensive zone. Stick lifted. Murphy. Bavir battling. That puck sails wide of Trocchio. Cherishevsky there to play it, and she'll go D to D with Strykowski. Strykowski up for Murphy. That play is broken up by Flaherty. Walner breaks up Weiss's idea to getting into the offensive zone. Walner plays it back for Sherachevsky, who plays it forward, but that's broken up by Rauch. And Zedek in the offensive zone now, loses it. She'll regain it, go to the corner. Logged along the dasher. And now it's Rauch behind the net. She's dumped. Penalty coming up against Millbrook as they've got to touch up. Rauch plays it, and they will touch up. Minor penalty, minute 30 coming against Millbrook. Not sure what the call is. As
Discipline's going to be huge. Millbrook taking a penalty now with a two-goal lead. 2-goal lead's the most dangerous lead in hockey. If they get another, that's very good momentum for Millbrook. But if they let in a goal, that's going to cause some problems. So
huge penalty taken by Kaylee Murphy, number 12, cross-checking in the corner. Got to work on being disciplined, as it's now 3-1 with 6:09 left to play, and Hill has the power play. Weiss will take the draw against Ainley. Weiss wins the draw. Zedek back to McCarrick. McCarrick over to Rauch. Rauch with the shot. Good pad saved by Trocchio. And now Rauch at the point. She walks over to McCarrick. McCarrick now with it. Blocked by Schmidt. Good block there, getting the body in front. Strykowski tries to get that puck out, but she can't. She's battled there with Newkirk. Zedek comes away with it. Back to the point. Julia Weiss. That shot goes off the outside of the cage. Schmidt absolutely demolishes her along the wall. And now it's McCarrick with it. Another penalty coming against Millbrook. They're going to have a long 5-on-3, 51 seconds of it.
Not quite sure what that call was. It didn't really seem to me like that was deserving of a call. I feel like it was just a physical play along the boards.
It's going to be 24, Brisha Schmidt for hitting. That's a minute 30 minor. So Hill will have 51 seconds left on the Murphy penalty as a 5-on-3. Millbrook has to capitalize on this penalty kill. They cannot let Hill score and let them back into this game. This is a huge turning point in the game. 3-1 with 5:29 left to play. And Hill mishandles the draw.
Huge for
and
Millbrook.
Weiss will have to go back and kill some time. Weiss now with it. Opts to take it herself into the zone. 1-on-1 with Zangri. Blocker save made by Trocchio. Riggy in the corner. She keeps it now behind Millbrook's net. Moves it up to Rauch on the point. Rauch over to Weiss at the top of the circle. That shot is blocked, and Bessinger will get there. And she dumps it deep. And she's out of gas, but she's trying to get there first with a breakaway chance. But Cimarelli will come out to play that. She plays that to Newkirk. Bessinger's got to hustle back. She is gassed. And now it's 3-on-2 for Hill. And a great block by Julia Zangri. And Bessinger another. Zangri now in the corner, killing time. Murphy's penalty is over. Now we're at 5-on-4. Puck is tied up. Zangri trying to get this thing out of the zone. Hill has other ideas. McKenna keeps it along the wall. Fine for Millbrook. They'll kill more time. Weiss on net. Glove save made by Trocchio. 4:21 left to play in the third. 3-1 Millbrook. Great job killing the first penalty. Still 22 seconds left on the power play for Hill.
Yeah, phenomenal series of events from Millbrook. Not letting in a goal. 2 big blocks. Offensive break. This is going to be huge.
Bessinger just killing it. Laying down the body. Skating down the ice. She was gassed, but she didn't care. That is an amazing team player. And Tommy Nash fires it back down. 16 seconds left on the penalty to Schmidt. 3-1 Millbrook with 4:10 left to play. As Hill will get one final rush on this. 6 seconds left. Rauch comes into the zone. Stick handling. Goes below the goal line. She likes that area down there. Moves it up to the point of Flaherty. Fired on net. Blocked by Walner. Great job putting down the body to put that in front of the puck. As they survive the 5-on-3, Zedek comes away with it. Colette Zedek for Rauch. Rauch at the top of the blue. So move it over to McCarrick, point to point. Great save, gobbled up by Trocchio. Huge kill for Millbrook.
Yeah,
huge. I cannot emphasize this enough.
Very big kill.
3:37 left to play. 3-1 Millbrook. Held Hill. They're now 0-5 on the power play.
Yeah, Trocchio's been a huge aspect of the Millbrook The Millbrook penalty kill coming up huge on that 5-on-3.
Riggy will take the draw. Riggy loses the draw to Murphy. Jay Seal will move it over to Zangri. Jay Seal to Murphy. Murphy looks for Bessinger, but she's hustling down there. She'll wash out the icing. Great hustle there. And Bessinger now in the corner. Bessinger below the goal line. She's looking for something, but she can't find anything, and she's dogged by Riggy. Jay Seal at the point throws it towards the net. That's blocked down by Murphy. Looking for a tip. Doesn't get it. Throws it back towards the net. And Heck will come away with it. Brooke Heck now behind her own net will circle past Schmidt, and she tries to move it forward. Millbrook's got numbers back. They find McKenna on the break. Jay Seal, a good defensive play, and Trocchio out of the net will cover. She misses the cover. Zangri puts it to the corner. And now Newkirk on the puck. Newkirk jumps out, and here we go. Walner on a breakaway once again, but here comes the back checking. Julia Weiss. It's another goal! It's a hat-trick goal! What a goal on the breakaway! That's number 3 for Jeannie Walner. What a game! 2 on the breakaway, and 1 5-on-5 straight up. She's had an incredible game today. Great with the hustle.
Yeah, all 3 of her goals have come from two from breakaways and 1 from a 2-on-1. She's just been wheeling out there, just getting those pucks into the offensive zone and just burying them.
2:38 left to play. Millbrook
Cimarelli.
now with a 4-1 lead. Game is not quite iced yet. Still plenty of time left to play, but a huge insurance goal for Millbrook. Leary on the puck now. She'll move it to Strykowski. Strykowski up for Ainley, but Rauch keeps it in at the top of the offensive line. Trocchio with a great glove save. She has been lights out this game. And Millbrook just seems that they're locking this game down. They're hungry for this win. 2:24 left to play. Millbrook up 4-1.
Shots are 31 Hill, 17 Millbrook, and it just shows the importance of how good you're creating those opportunities and not the exact
Zedek on the puck,
quantity.
broken up by Bevere, and she'll get it out of the offensive zone. Good job there. Strykowski hard on the puck. Bevere with it again, but she loses it. Here comes Rauch the other way. Shot whistled wide as that was blocked by somebody. Walner with it in the corner again. Ainley breaking out, looking for Bevere. That's blocked up by Julia Weiss. The captain, Julia Weiss, comes the other way with Flaherty. Now into the corner as that was blocked by Strykowski. Strykowski tries to play it around. Leary will pick up the loose puck, plays it on for Bevere. Bevere throws it down low, looking for Ainley, but it deflects up and out of play. With 1:45 left to play, 4-1 Millbrook. Time is winding down for Hill.
Yeah, Hill's gonna need to come up huge. They got to get one soon so that they'd have the opportunity to pull their goalie, because no coach wants to pull their goalie with 3 goals down.
And Nev Windsor on the puck now. That's her first shift of the game. She loses it to Riggy. Riggy goes hard to the corner. Zangri blocks her up there. Beschenstein plays it out of the zone. Rauch will corral that and circle back. And Murphy stick lifts her and pickpots her. Murphy plays it deep. Old dump and chase there. And Murphy into the corner. But Rauch will pick that up. And it's clogged up, and Cimarelli will cover. 1:16 left to play. 4-1 Millbrook. Hill is really running out of time. This game may have been put on ice by that beauty of a breakaway goal by Jeannie Walner.
Yeah.
Millbrook just looking to kill time here, right?
Yeah, that's all they really need to do. If they can keep it in the offensive zone like they were able to do at the beginning of the period, then they should be fine and have this game in the bag.
And now it's Capecci down the wing. She's dogged by Windsor and Boschenstein. But then Schmidt for Hill will throw it back in. Julia Weiss there gets clogged up by Tommy Nash, and Murphy and Nash try to go the other way. That is Capecci losing an edge. Zangri now with it at center as she sidesteps a bunch of people and sidesteps Julia Weiss as well. Zangri moves it back to the point to Tommy Nash. Tommy Nash with it at the point, throws it back deep. That's clogged up by Newkirk, now Weiss. Weiss below the circle, throws around D to D. That's McCarrick there now. McCarrick around for Schmidt. Schmidt in the corner, throws it back, D to McCarrick, 26 seconds, 4-1 Millbrook. As this game is on ice now, Trocchio will come out to play it, Zangri will take it, and 16 seconds left. And now Weiss comes away with it, looking for something at the end, and that play is broken up and it squirts out of the offensive zone. 7 seconds left to play, 4-1 Millbrook. Hatch throws it down. And that will be that. Beautiful game by Millbrook. What a performance. Player of the game has to be Jeannie Walner with the hat trick.
Yeah, definitely. She played outstanding offensively. Two other players to highlight would be Nikki Bessinger and Jess Trocchio. Nikki, well, unfortunately not having a goal, really showed great offensive pressure and also did great on the penalty kill. Also, Jess just got better and better every minute of the game. Just outstanding. 30 saves on 31 shots.
Nikki Bessinger, just the embodiment of leadership today. She was hustling, she was wheeling and dealing, putting her body in the lane. She had a great game. Millbrook played outstanding, bouncing back from yesterday's loss on the back-to-back.
Yeah, first win. Millbrook's first win against Hill. Great win overall. Huge after coming out of a 4-2 loss yesterday. I mean, just a great game overall by everyone playing.
And finally, I think the most important thing was just the penalty kill. I mean, they went 0 for 5 Hill on the power play, and that was just thanks to, especially Nikki Bessinger on that last 5-on-3, really putting in the work and just grinding it out. Great win for Millbrook, first of the season and first all-time against Hill.
Beautiful win by Millbrook. Great team play all around. Yeah, they weren't the most disciplined today, but the penalty came up when it needed to. Trocchio made the save she needed to. Great win. We'll see you at 3:30 for the boys varsity game against Trinity Pauling broadcast right here. Keep it here, back in the Bonnecue at 3:30.